Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. This video I will be sharing with you guys my most outstanding luxury skincare products that I introduced to my regimen last 2018. So if you guys are interested, do stick around. So this is going to be a first in a series of videos that I plan to make looking back on 2018 and the products that stood out for me the most in different categories. I'm going to begin with skincare because I think it is the most essential when it comes to any beauty regimen. I think it really is the one that makes an indelible mark in how your skin looks and how your overall look is. I have 5 products and I was actually surprised that I only had 5, but honestly these are the 5 that I replenished and really distinctly made a difference visually for me in how my skin looked, health-wise, texture, evenness of skin tone. So I'm going to begin with a cleanser. This was the only cleanser that stood out for me the entire year. This is by a brand that is known more for hair, so I think people will be surprised if I bring this up, but this is amazing. It's by Oribe. It's the Daily Ritual Cream Face Cleanser. This is how it looks. This one is 125 ml. It retails for about I guess 49 or 40 US. In Canada it's 49 or 52 Canadian, somewhere in that price range. I'm going to quickly read for you guys how it's described to work and some key ingredients that stood out for me, but honestly it was my personal experience with the product which I will share with you guys that really made me just think this is holy grail. So it's described as a luminous cream cleanser, gently rinses away makeup, dirt, oil and impurities without stripping essential moisture. Skin is left refreshed, rebalanced and ultra soft. This is actually the first time I've read the description out loud or even read it, and I think it's bang on. I think just based on what I'm going to share with you guys, this is exactly what my personal experience is with the product. How to use: just regular cleanser use. Some of the key ingredients that stood out for me: Edelweiss flower, Euthor Starring Complex, Primrose and Sweet Almond Oil, Caviar Lime to gently exfoliate, Japanese Bamboo rebalances skin moisture barrier, Watercress extract rich in vitamins K, A, C, and B, replenishes and leaves skin feeling refreshed and renewed. So that's basically the description. If you go to the Oribe site, I don't know if you'll see that on my phone, but the way that they describe this product is honestly what I was gonna say in describing this for you guys and why I think it is definitely, it stood out for me. My favorite cleanser was a now discontinued Dior Gentle Foaming Cleanser with Iris Extract, and I think I have it in my bathroom somewhere. I still have a little left from my last one, and the reason why I like that cleanser so much is that you need very little. It foams up but not crazy like suds on your face. It feels very mild but very cleansing on the skin. At the same time, when you remove it or when you rinse it off, my skin doesn't feel stripped off or dried out with stripped off my essential oils of my natural skin oils. It just feels very, very clean. Like I can honestly say, even down to my sunscreen and my moisturizer, there's nothing on my skin, but it still feels soft and non-stripped of essential oils. And the way it was described on the website, you guys, that is exactly how it feels once you clean your face with this cleanser. It really feels refreshed, rebalanced, and freed from impurities. The good balance of super cleaning my face yet not stripping it dry is what for me defines holy grail. So the Dior cleanser did that, and this is the closest thing that comes to that. Yeah, almost identical actually. So this definitely is a standout skincare for me last year. It's the only cleanser that really stood out for me, and that from now on I think will fall into one of my, how many cleansers? I think I only have 2 or 3 cleansers that have fallen into holy grail. I will replenish every time I run out, and this is definitely going in that category. The next product is by the Abnormal Beauty Company. This is the same company that makes Diceyam or The Ordinary. This is a facial toner slash spray, and it's the first time I came across something specifically for this purpose. It's the Hyalamide series. I hope you guys can see that. This is called Pore Flush. It's a plant-based visible serum and pore maintenance. That's how it looks. So essentially, after you cleanse your skin, it says it's a serum. So I treat it like a serum slash toner. You just spray it on your skin. I think I can say that I visibly could see improvement in my skin once I started using this. When I first purchased this, I used it regularly, daily, till I finished it. And then I just replenished now, and now that I've replenished, I'm on my second bottle. I haven't been using it as much, but I did realize that when I was using it daily, it really was, I could see some difference in my skin when I use it, and difference in my skin. So this one is described to just flush your pores out of any toxins and impurities. So let me quickly pull that up if I can read the description for you guys. So the simple description on their website, the DICM website, it is a plant and marine-based mist formula to help visibly reduce pore size and sebum overactivity, which as combination skin is exactly up my alley, as something that I need. Out of curiosity, I saw it when I was in the store here in Vancouver, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, you guys. I think for combination skin, especially for oily skin, this would do miracles for you. So after I cleanse, what I would do is just, before I put anything, I would spray this on my skin and then just leave it on. I leave it on until I'm ready to do my night regimen, and I really feel like it's done a lot to improve my skin, minimize my pores, and really I find that I also would get less oily as I started using this. So this was definitely a good toner introduction for me that stood out last year. The next product I want to share with you guys is from Tata Harper. It's a new launch. It was a new launch in 2018. This is their Resurfacing Serum. This is how it looks. This takes off from their Holy Grail Resurfacing Mask, which is, I think, in terms of glow mask, is definitely one of those established ones in the market. So because out of the success of that, they created the Resurfacing Serum. And to quickly just describe to you guys how they describe it, it's a starter serum for the ultimate dose of daily glow, best for dull, uneven skin. That's exactly what it does for your skin. This is a serum that I do not necessarily use every night, but if I'm feeling that my skin is a bit uneven or needing boost of glow and it's looking a bit dull, sometimes skin can just go through these phases where, you know, it just looks grayish or dull. So this is definitely the serum I reach for, and it really does make a difference, especially in the glow the next day. Like, your skin is just even and there's a luminosity to it that is boosted when I use this serum. So definitely this stood out for me in 2018. This one, by the way, retails for I think 116 and 57 cents Canadian, which is premium, but it does achieve results. The next two products are the ultimate for me in terms of life-changing, game changer in terms of how my skin looks. This is from a line that I thoroughly believe in because it's the only prestige premium luxury line in this price range that has really proven results, not just for me but across the board with a lot of people. And this is from Dior, Christian Dior Skincare. This is from the Prestige Skincare range. It's the one in the gold packaging. I do have a few other products. I have the moisturizer, eye cream. So it's the ones in this gold packaging. Essentially, the range has one overall main ingredient, but the ones that I will share with you guys today that was introduced or was launched 2018 and really for me made such a huge difference with how my skin looks are these two products. So Dior Prestige essentially is a skincare range that has one key ingredient. It's Rose de Granville, which is a very special rose that they grow in France, and it's a rose cultivated by Dior and grown by Dior. It's not sourced from anyone else. It's grown in the Dior gardens in France, and it is a genetic marriage of 7 kinds of roses to get the ultimate benefits of this rose. And yeah, it's Rose de Granville. You'll find it in all the products of Dior Prestige, and I think, honestly, I think it's the, in terms of key ingredients, the best performing I've seen in any premium line. And I've tried quite a bit because I've worked in the luxury beauty industry for a while, and I've just tried multitude and have been given products to try and other premium brands. So okay, the 2 that I want to share with you guys, and clearly you can see this one is almost done. I'm replenishing both soon. I've already ordered them. So this is the La Lotion Essence de Rose. This is milky hydrating like toner. Well, not toner, it's actually a step above a toner. It's hydrating lotion, and the way that I like using this is not with a cotton pad. I just would do 2 pumps of this, press it in my skin, and then massage it in my skin. It absorbs very quickly. It doesn't leave a film. My skin feels refreshed when I put it. The evenness in my skin tone is improved immediately. So with the entire range, the whole philosophy behind Prestige is to regenerate and to perfect the skin, and that's exactly what it does. It goes a step above just anti-aging concerns. It actually facilitates regeneration and perfection of the skin. What it does, all the products, is it addresses microinflammation, which is deep in your skin's epidermis, or layers of your skin. So before you see signs of any broken capillaries or acne or unevenness in skin tone, those are all visual signs of problems that have begun from within, which is microinflammation deep in the skin layers. Dior Prestige actually acts on the microinflammation within the skin layer. So before it even comes out or visually shows itself, it already acts on those. So that is the main key way that Dior Prestige works. But the lotion, definitely, this one is retails for 165 Canadian. This is 150 ml. I've had mine for, I guess, 8 months or more, and I'm down to this. Almost, I would say this is daily use. 1 pump or 2 pumps. I like using it in the morning. Once I've rinsed my skin in the morning, all I do is apply this, and sometimes I don't even use moisturizer anymore, like especially in the summer when I don't need it because it's humid and I'm combination. This already is enough. It does 2 things for me. It gives me moisture, but at the same time, it evens out my skin tone and rebalances it. And for a 2-in-1, it's absolutely amazing. The next one, this is the La Micro Huile de Rose, or the Rose Micro Oil. This one is the first of its kind in any skincare category. It's a skin food supplement. It's made of vitamins and minerals meant to be delivered directly to your skin. Usually the skin is the last organ to get vitamins and minerals from our food. So what they've done is create encapsulated vitamins and minerals in a Rose de Granville oil capsule that breaks once you massage it in the skin, and then vitamins and minerals are actually delivered to your skin directly. So initially, when I got this, I didn't really like the texture. I felt like it's not oily, you guys. It's not oily like oil. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's not like your typical oil. But once you massage it in, it still feels like there's a slight film left on the skin, and it's a bit tacky. So I wasn't a fan of the texture. Unlike this one, I was a fan of the texture. So it took me a while to really, get into the groove of using it all the time and daily. But once I did, I don't think I can live without this. And that is not an exaggeration. My skin instantly, like, just was more beautiful, just was more luminous. The evenness in skin tone was consistent. It wasn't just when I used like a serum, and the next day it was immediately visible, and over time I could see the improvement. And I know it was this oil. I definitely know it was this rose oil that really facilitated that change in my skin. So now when I'm not working or when I don't need to, I honestly wear zero makeup. I still have imperfections, I still have some of my acne scars, but the unevenness of my skin tone is so minimal. I don't even need to really put out concealer or do my under eye. Even my under eye, like the darkness hasn't been that prominent. It's just more even. And I know definitely, like for sure, hands down, it's my introduction of the rose oil to my skincare regimen. With using Dior Prestige, even with the first few products I've used, I've really seen that beautiful, luminous, no makeup skin come to life. And the most recent launch, the rose oil, definitely just even brought that to the next level. So those are the 5 skincare products that really stood out for me in 2018. I hope you guys found this video interesting and informative. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day or a great evening.